What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Smallville. Today we're here with Season 2, Episode 17, entitled Rosetta. I really enjoyed last episode and the previous two. I've actually been on a kick of good episodes. Like, one after the other, they've been pretty good. I don't even remember what the last bad episode was. All I know is the last couple have been really good. So I think we just jump into this one. Do me a favor though, before we get in, subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the bell so you get notified every time I'm dropping a new episode of Smallville. And well, let's get into episode 17, Rosetta. Let's go. What? Is Clark flying right now? What? I'm so confused. Is it or is it not a dream? It has to be a dream, right?
Clark?
What? That had to be a dream, right? But maybe not, because they didn't have him wake up there. Weird. Also, when did we ever see Clark fly? I feel like the last time we saw him fly was in Season 1, Episode 2? When he's like levitating above his bed. Because obviously he's levitating above Lana in that one scene, but that was a dream, and then he wakes up and he's actually levitating above his bed. I think that was Episode 2 of Season 1, but I could be wrong. Whoa, Christopher Reeve. I caught that. That's freaking awesome. I did know he was going to be in an episode at some point. Didn't know it was going to be this one. That's really awesome.
In my dream, I take the key and I put it in the slot in the cave wall. And there's this bright light.
Interesting. So we're saying that part is a dream? Okay, got it. So I was half right.
It's too dangerous, Clark.
Dad, that cave could have all the answers I'm looking for. Why are you so afraid to let me find out?
Nah, it's actually Martha. Okay, I like the continuation from last episode. I like that. And I like that Jonathan's kind of standing up for Martha there, because Martha's the one who had the fear. I like that. It's the piece. The ship piece is calling to him. Time to go put that piece in that cave wall right now. Time to find out what it does. This is early in the episode too, so I'm excited about it. Because I'm not going to lie, I thought it would be something we did like close to the end of the episode. Oh! Oh, cool. The logo. What? What is happening right now?
But until we figure out what happened, I don't want you down here by yourself.
He knows more than he's telling us.
Probably. But you've got enough on your plate, Doctor. Let me worry about Clark Kent.
I like that we're not just making Lex an idiot either. He knows. I like that. What is this, Clark Kent's account?
Did you give up on genealogy, or is my personal life more interesting?
Oh.
I was just looking. So you decided to snoop around?
It's her folder on Clark. Oh no.
Well, if you have feelings for Clark, maybe you should just tell him. I did tell Clark how I felt. I poured my heart out to him when he was sick. And in his delirium, the one name he called out was Lana.
Oh, wow. I love when an episode follows up the previous episode perfectly. There we go. Love that. Oh, not again. What are we looking at? Oh, he probably traced something, didn't he? Oh. That must have been something on the ship piece. Odd.
A couple of boards aren't going to be able to cover up anything anymore. Especially after Chloe publishes her pictures.
Well, I think I convinced her it was a prank.
No, that logo seemed too specific to be a prank, Martha. That is so suspicious that if she posts that everywhere, people will be suspicious about it. Especially the guy in the caves who Lex has working down there. He'll be very interested in that.
When I put the key in the wall, there was a blinding light and I blacked out.
Are you all right?
Yeah, it didn't hurt me. But everything's jumbled up. It's like it downloaded me with the language from the cave wall.
Interesting.
Anybody see you?
I don't think so, but Lex and Dr. Walden found me. I don't think they have the key either. I think it disintegrated.
I don't know if the disc would have disintegrated, but if its only purpose was to download the language into his mind, then maybe it did disintegrate, but you need it to activate the ship. So I have a feeling it's somewhere.
Hello. What's this?
What's what?
Someone spammed your email account.
Yeah, but they're all for you.
What?
From someone called Swann?
I have something for you. Why is it like typing out like that? Weird. Who's Swann? I got your message. What do you have for me? Very to the point. Send. What?
What's wrong?
Yeah, what is wrong?
What if my parents are right?
Dude, we can just pull the plug on this whole thing.
Just send it,
I
man.
need to know.
Full send. Come on. Let's go. You need to know. You're right. An instant dude was waiting at the computer. He was waiting there. Send it. Send it. Boom. Send. That's funny.
What's that?
Says I'm a friend.
What? So this Swann knows how to read the symbols? How? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, the ship piece. Yeah, that makes more sense. Great. What happens if he puts it into the wall? Will it give him the ability to read it, or will it fry his brain because he's not Kryptonian? I don't know, but we're about to find out. I hope it's the latter half. Just because that would be crazy to see visually. Oh. Oh! Oh! Or maybe he's in like a weird coma or something?
I'm looking for a Clark Kent. My instructions were to deliver that to you personally.
Aren't you gonna open it?
That's probably just junk mail. Open it later.
Ah, man. Every time there's a scene like this, I'm like, Clark, I wish you played it off smoother. Like, you are rough. Lex is smart, too. Like, you need to do better than that, man.
I've got all these questions, and I can't leave them in the storm cellar anymore. Why'd my parents put me in that ship? What was so bad they had to send me away?
Dang, I forgot he doesn't know any of that yet. That's kind of wild.
I have to do this. No matter what I find out, it is not going to change the way I feel about you.
Oh, good. I'm glad he's saying that because Martha needed to hear that especially. Oh, here we go. Christopher Reeve. Come on. Let's see him.
Hello, Dr. Swann.
Superman. Superman. Superman.
What am I doing here?
Looking for answers, I assume.
Yeah, that's the voice. Let's see him.
Hello, Clark. I've been expecting you.
Man, it's so sad what happened to him. It really is. But it's amazing how he came on this show to do this.
What is it?
It's a message from the stars, Clark. All my life, I've been staring out into space, wondering is there anybody else out there? And then 13 years ago, I got an answer.
The music, oh, it's so good.
That was built into the transmission.
Can you read it?
Oh, yeah. They did amazing on this. Nice touch with the music.
Oh,
If you walk out that door, it'll never be open to you again. And you'll never know the second part of the message.
Love the music. Yes. This is so good, man. He reveals at some point, I am you from the future.
Well, I can't be the only one. There must be others like me.
Well,
There's only one message.
Supergirl, but she's not here yet. And it will be a while before she shows up.
I figured out what this is.
What is that? Have we
It's the
seen?
ship's heart.
Oh.
Really?
I was gonna say, have we seen that before? Because I don't recognize it. So yeah, but what does it do? Because the disc piece I thought was what activated the ship. All right, Clark, what does that say?
It's a message from my biological father. On this third planet from this star, Soul, you be God among men. They are a flawed race, rule them with strength, my son. That is where your greatness lies.
That sounded more like a message that would be for like Zod, you know? Or from Zod, I mean, not Jor-El. That's why I think he maybe read it wrong, or he's interpreting it incorrectly. It has to be. Wow, what? How is that the ending of an episode? That did not feel like the episode should be over.
Please help us conquer paralysis.
Call the Christopher Reeve Paralysis Foundation at 1-800-225-0292.
Or visit the CRPF website at christopherreeve.org.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, no, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Please. Please call.
Oh, that's so cool. Love it. So that was season 2 episode. I just feel so good. I haven't even said the episode title yet. Anyways, that was season 2, episode 17, entitled Rosetta. And that was such a fun episode. Such a feel-good, pick-me-up episode. Despite the ending feeling a little bleak because of the message he read on the ship saying he's there to conquer, even though he had to be reading it wrong or something. You know, I wasn't as excited about the caves and the self-discovery that Clark was going to go through originally because, I mean, as the audience, we know everything, right? Well, the fans of this show that maybe didn't know anything really about Superman past the general stuff, maybe didn't know, you know, the origin of Superman and too much about it and his parents and all that. So for me though, being a big DC fan, a big Superman fan, I just didn't really have a lot of interest in them telling the story. But I will say I am very much invested now. That episode sold me on it, on the journey that we're going to go on here with Clark. This is one of those rare episodes of Smallville that actually really made me want to watch the next episode, which is awesome. So Christopher Reeve, awesome seeing him. I said this during the episode, commendable that he came back. You know, the movie actors don't always have that desire to show up on a TV show or do something like that. I love that he clearly loved the character he played so much that he was willing to come back and not reprise the role of Superman, obviously, but to come in to a Superman show where someone else is playing Superman and to play another character that is such a pivotal character for this version of Clark Kent. I love that. So shout out to Christopher Reeve, and it doesn't feel like that this is it for him. I hope we see him again on the show. I don't remember when Christopher Reeve ended up passing away in relation to when this show aired. I don't know if we'll be able to have him come back. I really hope he does. I feel like his story is not done on this show. Storyline with Lana and Chloe, despite it being not a very significant story in this episode, I did like its connection to the previous episode. So I thought that was good. Lex's suspicions on Clark were so justified in this episode, and I thought it was his part of the episode was very well done. I think Clark's denial and all that, when he denies everything to Lex, he needs to get better at that. I get it, he's a sophomore and all that, and so getting pressured like that could be tough for him. With time comes practice, and the more scenarios like that he's in, I hope he just gets better at it, because every time he uses the same method of denial, it's such a flawed method, Clark. It never works. It just makes Lex more curious, so he needs to definitely switch that up and try a different tactic. The ending there with the ship, awesome. I don't remember the heart of the ship, the like piece he was holding that he inserted in. I don't remember that piece. So where did we get that? Like, what episode did we discover that piece? Because I do not remember it. Let me know in the comments below. Remind me, because I don't remember. And then I guess the only other thing worth mentioning was the scene with Clark and his parents in the scene in the kitchen. I thought that was a really good scene as well. Clark said the things he needed to say that allowed for Martha to feel hopefully a bit better about the whole situation, because last episode she said the thing about, you know, I hid the piece because I don't want Clark to leave us. Clark, without knowing that she said that, said the perfect thing. This was a great episode, another good one. You know, we only have, what, 3, 4, 5, 6? We have 6 more episodes left of season 2. That's a lot of episodes. It does feel like we're wrapping up already, which is weird. So I don't know what the next 6 are gonna be. I hope they're, You know, I have a feeling it's gonna be like 3 filler, 3 significant episodes. I hope that's not the case, but I have a feeling it will be. But do me a favor if you haven't already, subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the bell so you get notified every time I'm dropping a new episode of Smallville. Also, go check out the Patreon page. Over there, you can watch the entire episode with me from beginning to the end, where you sync up your own copy of the episode with my commentary. Once you become a patron, you get shouted out at the end of every single video. So shouting out the patrons, we have Everton V, the Superman Batman, Tina, 1204, and Christina Renee. Thank you guys so much for being patrons, and thank you guys so much for watching the video. I will see you guys in the next episode. That's a wrap. Woo!
I am on break. I'm gonna live like a king by doing my thing. Hey, I am on break. I'm gonna live life free. I'm gonna do it like me. Yeah, I am on break. No, this is not fake. I'm just chilling on break.